Okay, fine. Thank you very much. So, dear participants, thanks for joining this course, and I'm happy to have this second live sessions. And so we'll start with responding to all the queries that I see. So the first one is from Mr. Nand Kumar, and his question is that I want to download notebook as PDF for future reference and printing. I tried installing LaTeX and still error. Still, I'm getting error, and I could not convert it even after following the steps on Google search. It would be nice if you could give a flow chart and explain the procedures of converting it. Okay, so Mr. Nand Kumar, I mean, even if we give you the flow chart, it will be exactly similar. So what possibly you could do is the exact error that you are getting, please post it in the forum, and one of the TAs or I myself will respond to it. Maybe we can even give you phone call and then look into your exact problem. But generally, other ways of downloading this in PDF format could be you can download it as a text file and then try to process it in case you have installed LaTeX, or you can use overleaf on which you can process. At present, in case you want quick fix solution, then as I mentioned in the last live session also, you can just go to print and then say print as a PDF file. That could be one way of taking care of this immediately. But unless we know what is the exact error that is there in your computer, I can't give you exact solution to this. Many times uh, especially in Windows system, many times it does have a problem in directly converting into PDF because it uses the LaTeX. From LaTeX, it converts into the PDF. So please post exact error in the forum, and uh, one of us will try to solve your problem. Okay. So I the next question is from uh, Ankura, and she has three questions. One is that how SageMath is useful in teaching career or in research field. Her second question is what are the other job opportunities regarding SageMath? What is the scope of SageMath in future? So regarding the SageMath, as I have said in the beginning of the introduction to SageMath, this is a tool using which you can bring in lot of interactivity in the class, and it brings pedagogical benefits while teaching, because many things that when you are using chalk and board will be difficult to kind of implement, especially solving problems which requires a lot of computations, which requires plotting graphs, etc. So in that case, this SageMath will really be very useful. Uh, but and of course, as far as in research is concerned, many people are using this in their research, so it is really very useful, and it has a lot of uh, what do you say facilities available to do both symbolic as well as numerical computation. So it is very useful in when you want to pursue your research and use Sage as a tool. Uh, what are the other jobs opportunity regarding SageMath? I would not say that the SageMath itself will give you job opportunities as such, but this is a tool and this skill of using this in your learning mathematics, teaching mathematics, or solving problems arising in various applications will be useful. So that will help you in job. But as such, if you think that I have just as I have the expertise in SageMath that will fetch me a job, I'm not very sure about that. Okay. And what is the next? Her question is, what is scope of SageMath in future? So, as you know, SageMath is open source package based on Python, and many things that it uses, especially for symbolic computations, etc., are based on Python. So, unlike many computer algebra system which has its own programming language, as a result, it is difficult to sustain in the future. I think SageMath will not have that probability, and I'm sure it will definitely be there as one of the substitute for other computer algebra system like Mathematica, MATLAB, and other things, etc. So, uh, uh, not only if you're using SageMath, you learn SageMath as a tool, but also you have reasonable knowledge of Python, which will help you in future. So, next question is from Praveen, and he is asking, where can we use SageMath in research perspective? So, as I already answered to one of the question that Ankura has asked, uh, when you are doing research, be it you're working in whether in differential equation or number theory or in optimization, etc., you can in every field you would find that this says math knowledge will be very useful. Many people are using this in their research. So it is definitely very useful. Actually, I mean, I should say this earlier. These computer algebra system like Mathematica, Maple, MathCAD, etc., were mainly used by people doing research in mathematics. But now slowly it has translated into teaching as well. So definitely it is as much useful in research as a teaching aid or tools. Okay, so I think uh, i- let me go to the next question that is from Ajit Kumar. And his question is, how can we use SageMath for cryptography related algorithms and analysis? Yeah, so there are certain books which are written using in cryptography using SageMath. So maybe I can post it in the forum, some reference of SageMath in cryptography. But basically, this cryptography, a lot of programmings you can program a lot of these algorithms using SageMath and Python. So it is definitely very useful if you are learning this cryptography. Though, I mean, in my lectures, I have not taken any examples from cryptography, but having knowledge of Python programming will be quite handy, and you can write any programs in this field. As I said, SageMath is very useful, very powerful for number theory, and cryptography. You know, it uses a lot of number theory, so definitely it is quite useful. But I'll share a reference book. I don't remember the author's name uh, on cryptography. Okay, so these are some of the questions. I hope you will give me a lot more questions for me to respond. So I just see somebody is writing. So let me just wait for his questions. Let me see. This Mr. Sandeep, what is your question? Please type your question. Okay, you are enjoying this course, so thank you very much. Okay, so his Sandeep is asking, is SageMath useful in machine learning? So Sandeep, as I said, SageMath uses basically Python programming language, and I'm sure you already know Python programming is one of the very useful tools for exploring machine learning concepts. So I would not think, I mean, just as a SageMath, as a Python machine learning tool, but Python, yes. And what possibly you can do is use uh, uh, Python from SageMath console, and wherever it requires computations, mathematical computations, in machine learning concepts, like for example, one of the many things uses singular value decomposition or principal component analysis, working with eigenvalues, eigenvectors, etc. At those places, you can supplement those computations with SageMath, right? So that is where you can use power of SageMath in machine learning. Yes, so this knowledge of Python will be very handy when you want to build machine learning models and things like that. Yeah. Next, Sri Lakshmi, please uh, type your question, whatever questions you have. Okay, just coming back to this question of using SageMath in cryptography, you can see in Sage already there is a module on cryptography, basic cryptography algorithms, so that you can start exploring. And there are some books also that I will share in the forum. Sri Lakshmi, please write your question. Also, Nand Kumar, if you have some more questions. Yeah, so Nand Kumar is asking, the course is very good and how the end semester exam pattern would be. Yeah, so basically the end semester, that is the final exam, would be based on multiple choice question. It will be MCQ as well as MSQ. That is, there will be multiple correct answers, and basically something uh, on the spot. You may not have access to this SageMath, so but it doesn't require basically yeah, some apart from testing your basic math skill, somewhat. Uh, Let us say the Python and the Sage programming codes is what you have to kind of choose appropriate codes for solving some problems. So try to solve all the problems properly in the assignment, as well as the problems which are given in as a practice problems during all the lectures. We are also posting the answer of those practice problems. So I think those things will help you. So don't worry too much about the end semester exams. If you learn this properly, I'm sure you will get good marks. So yeah, that's what I can say. So, it will be based on multiple choice questions with multiple correct answers could also be there. Sri Lakshmi is asking, I would like to know whether SageMath can be used for management related jobs. I'm not sure whether management related jobs they will have any thing to do with SageMath. But as I said earlier, even in management, uh, the knowledge of Python or any programming language with some also knowledge in some statistics and probability will be useful, and then those statistics probability you can explore using SageMath. So yeah, I mean that is how probably it may add value to your skills. Ajit Kumar has one more question, so please type your questions. Okay, Ajit is asking whether this course will be offered again in July, December 2021. That is the call that NPTEL has to take. At present, I'm not sure, but depending in case there are requests, probably they would definitely have this course, and I would supplement something to this. But maybe we can have a course which is add on to this, in the sense something more explicit uh, course on in using SageMath, like for example numerical linear algebra with SageMath, or applications of linear algebra with SageMath, or something else we can possibly have it in the future. Yeah, so and definitely if there are a lot of response, uh, I'm sure NPTEL will try to run this course again. Are there some more questions? Okay, Ajit Kumar again. Yeah, so Sri Lakshmi is asking, I would like to know whether SageMath can be used for management related jobs. I think this you have already asked. Ajit again is asking, what are the takeaway from this course? Yeah, so basically, during this course, what we have focused on is using SageMath to explore concepts in calculus, uh, linear algebra, quite a bit, and bit of numerical analysis. So, mm, I mean, this you can see here SageMath is used as a tool, and we assume that some of these basic concepts in mathematics you have already learned. However, I have tried. I mean, in each of these sections, the basic concepts I have explained briefly, but mainly this uh, Sage Math is used as a tool, and kind of wherever uh, necessary, we can supplement uh, the concepts with geometric idea, computational, and making this com- uh, computationally easy. That's what you can think as a takeaway from this course. Vinayak, yeah, please write your question. How to solve double and triple integration? Yeah, so that is the same function. Integration will do integral or integration. So you can simply double integration. You would need to use first integrate the function f of x with respect to x from, let us say, limit a to b, and then again write integrate. So first you integrate with respect to x, then we integrate with respect to y. So you just simply look at help on integral or integrate function in Sage Math. It will have an answer to your question. Of course, it has to be done as uh, iterative integral. You cannot give arbitrary domain, and uh, in that case, for arbitrary domain, Sage may not do the computation. It will not be able to find computation on of integral of two variable functions on arbitrary domain. But on rectangles, it will be able to do. But mm, in case you want to do it on arbitrary domain, you may have to use this change of variables, etc. Those mathematics you need to kind of work out, and then at the end you need to apply integrating with respect to each factor. That's how the sage will do. So it will not have answer to finding integral of two and three variable functions on arbitrary domain. But after you convert that integral into using change of variable formula uh, into a rectangle or some domain which is, let us say, type 1 or type 2 domain, it will definitely solve. So just take help on integration. How to do complex integration? Okay, so complex integration, uh, maybe you can try some examples, but uh, I have not used SageMath to do contour integrals and things like that. But contour integrals, etc., ultimately also boils down to uh, uh, most of the cases in the form of improper integrals. So I'm sure it will be able to do, but you need to explore this separately. I have not taken any examples of that, but some of the standard ones it will solve. But it does have facilities to deal with complex functions of complex variables, like all these standard function on sine, cosine, etc. will work on complex numbers also. So as I said, this once you know basics of SageMath, then other specialized concepts can always be explored. You may not find already ready-made solutions, but once you have the knowledge of programming in SageMath, I'm sure you will be able to find or write your own program to do whatever you want it to do. How to find Laplace transform and for the Laplace transform, it is already there, and in fact, in uh, in the last few lectures, we are going to cover how to find Laplace transform, and Fourier series also it is there. So Laplace transform will be covering in I think it is there in 8th week. Last week, one full session is devoted to Laplace transform, and Fourier series is also there. So you can find out these things. So you just take help on Laplace and inverse Laplace, you will have the answer. Yes, Ankura, you have another question, please ask. Yes, Ankura, you can go ahead and ask your question. Okay, so the question that Ankura is asking, which version of Python and SageMath should I use? In the latest version, some functions are not working, like uh, plotting graph. Please guide me. Okay. Python, you can use the latest version available in Python. I'm not sure whether you are using version 2.0. That is only the thing, it may have some less functionality, but Python 3 is what we have used from the beginning itself. So use latest version of Python which is available. In case you have older version, try to update and install. And Sage 9.0 is the latest version which will have all the functionality. I'm not sure why you are saying some plotting graphs are not available. If you want, you can post exact uh, problem that or exact function which you want to plot, and it is not available. So basically the plotting, it can plot graph of function of one variable which is explicitly defined, like f of x is equal to something, or implicit underscore plot. You also have parametric underscore plot, you have polar underscore plot. So these are standard plots for functions which are explicitly defined, or in polar coordinate or parametric coordinate. Similarly, you have plot 3D functions also. So please send your explicit function which you want to plot in SageMath, then we will respond to it. Okay, so but as far as possible, try to use latest version of SageMath. But there is not drastic change in the latest version and the previous version. So these plottings, I don't see any change. Okay, so in any case, just send uh, in the forum. Please write your exact function which you want to plot. We will try to resolve it. Then Vinayak is again asking, using SageMath, can we solve problem of LPP such as simplex and big M? Yes, you can. And in fact, I have used, I use this SageMath in my optimization course quite a bit for almost all my uh, topics. I have some SageMath worksheet, so you can definitely use it. Apart from that, SageMath also has one uh, tool in order to solve this linear programming problem interactively. So it is called, I think, interactive linear program. You can explore that. It does have facilities to deal with linear programming problems, including integer programming and binary programming. Big M directly, it may not be implemented in SageMath, but you can introduce a variable as M and then do what is called row operations with variables, and you will be able to solve. I do use, and it can be done. Any other questions? One book on cryptography that uh, you can try to refer. This is called Introduction to Cryptography with Open Source Software, and basically it uses SageMath. This is by uh, McAndrew, McAndrew, and it is from CRC Press. Let me repeat: Introduction to Cryptography with Open Source Software. It is by A. McAndrew and from CRC Press. So in this book, you can see there are several algorithms which has been explored using SageMath. So I expect a lot more questions. Ankura, I thought you had some more questions. Are there some more questions? Hello. Yeah, yeah, sure, sure. I'm there. I'm there. No problem. Yeah. Okay, Sri Lakshmi has another question. Does SageMath have permutation and combination calculations? Yeah, it has inbuilt function to find uh, permission and combination. For permit, you can use binomial for combinations. Binomial n comma r will give you binomial coefficients in choose r, and permutation is directly a function. So you can just uh, ask for help on permutation. You will get it. So including permutation actions etc. are also there. Or if you just define some integer n, and you can say in how many ways you can find permute or partition this n, all these things are there. But the best thing is now with the Python programming language, you can write your own function for creating permutation. In case you don't find it existing one, it takes only very few lines of codes to write program for permutation and combination. So, but it is already inbuilt. You can look at. For combination, you have binomial. Okay, some more questions. Yeah, so Sri Lakshmi, you can just try permutation, peak capital permutation, and for combination, it is binomial. It will do permutation of any symbols also. Any other questions? Okay, fine. So, uh, Karthik, can we wind up in case there are no more questions? Yeah. Okay, so thank you very much for all your questions, and I hope my answer would help you. And we'll have some more live sessions, maybe one, at least one more. But any of you, if you want to have more live sessions, you can request in the forum. I will be available as and when it is required. So I hope all of you are enjoying the course, and I'm sure it will be useful uh, to learn mathematics and do many things. Thank you very much.